Now I'm gonna make a corned beef brisket with juices. Got a little flavor packet there. This is 3 3/4 pounds, and we're gonna go 25 minutes a pound. So it's about 95 minutes. So I want to get started because it's gonna be a long week on high pressure. All right, I'm gonna cut it open and drain it out a little bit. All right, I just cut the package. I'm gonna pull it out, leave everything in there. All the mess. There's your flavor pack. You hear the dog? This smells real good. Right in there. Right on the rack. Fat side up, fat side down. I'm going fat side down. Because I'm the boss. Alright, let me rinse off my hands. See? Did I get everything out for there? Yep. That's going to be good. This is one of the toughest cuts of meat. I got the rack in there too. 1.5 cups of water. Like this is. There's your seasoning pack. Now some people say this is too salty. If it is, soak it overnight or rinse it off. Right, Brian? It's a friend who doesn't like it because it's too salty. Alright, put the lid on. Pressure mode. Like I said, this is one of the toughest cuts of meat, but if you make it right, it's real tender and just melts in your mouth. And we might make Reuben sandwiches out of this when it's done. This is good for St. Patrick's Day too. Start 95 minutes. I got a cough because I'm shoveling snow so much out there and the stupid hat and shit I got on. I just want to eat and move away. Alright, I'm sorry. Some pumpernickel. We're gonna make some Reubens. You ever have them sandwiches? Carnegie Deli, pumpernickel. They put some sauerkraut and some Thousand Island dressing and some Swiss cheese. No. I'm not in no mood. I just want to eat. Right, Roxy? Think she'll eat this? Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll be back. Finally, it's done. That was a long 95 minutes. Alright, I'm going to let the pressure out manually because I can't wait no more. Here we go. Ah! Alright. Whoa-wee! Now that's hot and wet. What's it gonna look like? It's gonna look good? Oh yeah. See that? See how it goes on a diagonal like that? You want to cut it against the grain that way. You think we can pick it up with these and get it on the plate? Hopefully it falls apart. But maybe not. Because it should be real tender. Oh, it could. I could shake it and it'll fall apart. But see that, how that is? Look at that. Alright, I'm not going to do that. Alright, remember I left the fat on the bottom? I just slid my knife under there. And look at that fat I got out of there. I'm just going to get that aside if I can. See that? Boy, that's how tender this is. And you can leave this sit a little bit to let the juices soak in there before you make your meal or whatever you want to do. That's going to be so good. But, remember I said, it's on a grain like that, you want to cut against the grain if possible. It's going to be so tender. If you go long ways, you're going to have these strings, which is fine with me. You know, but for optimum eating fun, try to cut it this way. Now I'm going to have sandwiches, like I said, Reuben, so we're going to just shred them up pretty much anyway. Look how I taste that. It's so good, it melts in your mouth. Like everything I make. Alright, let's make some sandwiches. Or if the little baby wants some. Look. Isn't that delicious? That's for you. Look. Corned beef. It's delicious. Come on. Oh, go ahead. Take a bite. Go ahead. Take a bite. Nope. Now we're going to make our Reubens. Piece of cheese on each side. Cheese, cheese. Some meat. My clean hands. See? Shredded up pretty good for these sandwiches. So don't worry about cutting on an angle. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good like a deli. Woo! Hot. And this bread was buttered on one side, so it's like grilled. Could have just did it all here. This should have been the top, which it is the top. You'll see. I'm just in such a hurry because I'm hungry. Do you ever have a Reuben? Reuben Kincaid? Mr. Kincaid. Danny has no idea. So we got Swiss cheese, delicious corned beef, Thousand Island dressing. And then you flip your lids. Flip your lids. Flip your lids. And we're going to let them toast up for a couple minutes so the cheese melts. Now when you cut it on an angle against the grain, this is how it should come out instead of stringy. See why? Because it's got such a good texture. So if you want this with potatoes or vegetables or cabbage, that's how you want it. But shredded, chunky, I don't care how it is, it's delicious. This is going to be a good sandwich. Look at that. If you want some. It's going to be all gone by the time you get here. Alright. Reuben. This is so good. Now remember, you could have made that corned beef and just had potatoes or cabbage for St. Patrick's Day, or mashed potatoes and corn, whatever you like, peas. Or a nice big sandwich. You love it. Tried to get some to the dog, but she ran away. Roxy! It's alright. I'm going to eat it all tonight. Alright. Stay warm again. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's like 26 days till spring. Can you imagine watching this when it's 90 degrees outside? And I'll be glad, or I'll be complaining that it's hot. Huh? I doubt it. Hopefully I'll be in California or Hawaii by then. In my new house. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, I'm telling you. Right. I ain't doing nothing funny this time. I caught you eating it, Roxy. I caught you eating it. Is that okay? Oh, no.